Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the market call for today, the 23rd of June 2025. We're excited to have you all here. We're going to be proceeding with this market call as we take a look at a few things, and we'll be done. For the first thing, we're going to be looking at the dollar index, after which we'll proceed to analyzing GBP, USD, Euro, USD, gold against the dollar, and the yen pairs. So we're going to be starting off with the analysis on the dollar index. Now, looking at the dollar index, starting off with what we already have here for the dollar index, we're expecting it to give us further retracement. If you look at it from the weekly time frame, you see that this is the whole retracement region we're looking at. So let us make this. So if you look at it from this level all the way here, you see that price has not gotten to the retracement where we're looking at retracement from. We're looking at around 50 and 61.8. So price hasn't gotten there yet. So we're still expecting further buys on the dollar index. I, for one, would want to even see the dollar index break some of these highs, like this one here. We'll be seeing the dollar index break its as it's riding all the way to the upside. So I'm expecting buys on the dollar index moving forward. So this is what we're looking out for. We want to see the dollar index trade all the way to 50 region. Okay, so all these liquidity points, we're expecting them to be taken out on its way to the upside. So this is what we're expecting on the dollar index. And then on the other side, which is the Euro USD, we're expecting sales on them, and you can see that they're already selling. So look at Euro USD on the daily time frame, you can see it's already selling. And then let's look at it on the power time frame as well as the 1 hour time frames. Okay, so if we look at Euro USD on the 4 hour time frame, sorry, you see that it has made some rejection of the market open today. You can see that a volume gap was created here earlier this morning, and price has filled it up all the way to the point here. Currently, it is reversing and continuing the sell to the downside, just as we anticipated. Now, where we're looking forward to seeing that Euro USD move is all the way here. Let me draw the fib tool so we can measure it appropriately. So looking at it at somewhere around 50%. If you look at the daily time frame, you would also see that 50% is, now let me make it visible on the daily. If you look at on daily time frame, you see where that 50% is. Somewhere around here. So we're expecting to see what the Euro US is going to do all the way here. So I will expecting sales. I'll be selling Euro USD further into this week. The 4 hour time frame is also showing us that clarity. We're expecting sales to take out all these liquidity points all the way here. So on the 1 hour time frame, you can be looking for a retracement and then you enter. One of the places I'm expecting a Euro USD retracement to is somewhere here. This fair value gap here. So I'm waiting to see price return to this fair value gap here. Once I see price at that fair value gap, I'll be willing to take my sell to the downside on Euro USD. So this is the level I want to see Euro USD trade to before I sell. Don't see something like this, and then I'll be selling it all the way to the downside from there. Okay, so this is my bias on Euro USD. So we're going to be moving to GBP USD. The bias on Euro USD is for a sell, so let's move to GBP USD. So for GBP USD, we're also expecting a sell, and we have a similar point of interest, just like that of Euro USD. But before then, let's just take a quick tour at the weekly. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that GBP USD has reached this 50%. This is one of the reasons why I want Euro USD to also reach this level as well. Now, on the daily time frame, you can also see it has gotten there. But since Euro USD has not gotten there, we might be expecting a deeper retracement on GBP USD. And of course, price has filled out the volume imbalance that was created earlier this morning. You can see this huge gap here. Price has filled it up. So where are we expecting? So this is where we're expecting GBP USD to trade from. We're expecting it to trade from this order, this breaker block right here. So I'm expecting GBP USD to make this move into this level here, and then we'll be selling it to the downside. So this is my expectation on GBP USD for it to trade into this level here, and then go ahead to break all the way to this level. So these are my expectations on GBP USD and on Euro USD. Okay. All right. So we're going to continue the analysis as we take a look at gold against the dollar and then the yen baskets and yen pairs.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the market follow brought to you by the Value Trading Floor. Right about now, we'll be going into the analysis of the precious metal and right from what we analyzed this morning. Remember, we've been looking at price to come all the way into our buyers for the precious metal is to opportunity to buy. But since price has not gotten to POI, which is for you to come and take out this liquidity here, we're expecting price to, first sell into this level. If you see any opportunity here or somewhere here, you can actually follow through. Or if so, the overall move is where the final level where the buy is expected to take place at this particular point. So we can easily follow through to the upside. But if we look at it since we've not really seen price, played out the way we want it. But if you look at the lower time frame on the 15-minute time frame, now we are seeing how that price is creating structure within structure, and that is this that happened on Friday. And just as we said on Friday, this morning, rather, that it's much better we allow price to come and take out this look here. And right now, all we are seeing is price just react at this 15-minute order block this morning and pushing all the way to the upside. But I'm still of the opinion, let's still allow price to come and take out that 1 hour liquidity point, then we can easily follow through. Knowing fully well that yes, we are seeing something more like a bust pattern somewhere here. This looking more like a shoulder sweep and chain break to the upside, creating a liquidity point. So it's creating another more structure for the buy within. So this is another level here too. If you are looking for opportunity to buy, then allow price to take out this level and give you an entry signature, particularly on the 15-minute time frame. So if we see that, we can easily buy from this zone all the way to the upside. All right. Knowing fully well that we have our shoulder just resting below there, which is the Asian low, and we've seen the sweep of liquidity around that level. All right. So that is for the precious metal. Now for the yen basket and the yen correlated pair. Our buyers for the yen basket still remain the same. As we've seen price trade into the level that we said this morning, even though if you look at it from the daily time frame, price also did not take out that liquidity again, but just approached it a few hours ago, and we are expecting price to take out this liquidity before buying back to the upside. But since we did not see price take out that liquidity point a few hours ago, then to just wait and see what becomes of the yen basket, the yen collected there. So let's quickly look at GBP, JPY. Remember this morning we said until we see the entry signature for GBP/JPY, and we also want GBP/JPY to take out this liquidity point that we have on the daily time frame, this particular year. We're expecting that GBP/JPY should also take it out. So for me, I'm thinking this is just more like an investment. So we are still going to see price itself come and take out this liquidity. But if you are the type that wants to just take your trade once and for all, then you may want to look into it, into the short of GBP, JPY. But for me, I'm still of the opinion that we still wait a bit and see how the price take out the liquidity that we have here. Although we are already seeing some level of market structure shift and even creating more of a shoulder pattern for us. Here we see the shoulder, we see the sweep, and now we think the break to the downside. Market structure shift to the downside, but allow price to take out this liquidity. If you truly want to sell due to JPY, you may want to wait into the after the New York break. All right, so we allow price to trade into this level, take out this particular point, then you look for opportunity to sell. But I'm of the opinion that if price is going to buy all the way, go and take out this point, then it definitely would also take out this liquidity, which is our ultimate goal for price to take out this point. Then we see a massive sell of BJ. Okay, so just wait and allow price to do this, then we follow through to the downside. Patience is one of the key attributes of a profitable trader. Now for AUD JPY, you remember for AUD JPY too, we said it also approaches our POI somewhere here, but we just all of a sudden we see the mass itself the downside after the buy. Now what we should do now is know fully well what we are still expecting on the yen basket, meaning it has not really taken out that liquidity point, even though it just tested it, forming double bottom. Now, for AUD JPY now, I'm of the opinion, if we truly want to sell it, yes, we see some level of reaction somewhere here, which is looking more like a fusion for us, which is this that we have at this point. All right. So what I'm going to advise is allow price to retrace back all the way. You can easily sell back to the downside. But two things I'm saying currently on AUD JPY, if price come all the way down to this level, then I will look for more opportunity to start to buy back to that POI somewhere here. If price get to somewhere here, this particular low, that low of the news event, this particular low here, if price get there at the market low, I'm going to look for opportunity to long all the way to this POI here. All right, this fair value gap that we have here on the 2-minute time frame, then you can now look for another opportunity to sell again. But knowing fully well that G2 JPY are supposed to be much more clearer for the sale for the sale of the yen correlated pair. And for Euro JPY, you are going to observe that that one has not really got into UI at all. Look at it well, knowing fully well that this is still our trader here. So I'm still of the opinion we can still see the last leg buy on yen correlated pair. So if you are seeing the last leg buy on yen correlated pair, then that means the Euro JPY we are going to see it push a little bit more to the downside before that buy continues. Okay, and that is it here. So I'm going to mark this level again, even though the 1 hour time frame, just as we said this morning, we are expecting that price is most likely to sell to this point before buying to that POI. But if it doesn't, then there's high tendency we see it just trace all the way into this particular level here. But what will be my confluence for that? I'm going to use my Fibonacci tool to see what exactly is going on around that point, just to confirm. Good. So I'll be expecting price to come. If price gets to 68% fib level, which is that fair value gap inside there, I can easily look for buy opportunity there to follow through. But if not, then that 78% fib level somewhere here would be very nice one with that fib zone. Then we can look for opportunity to buy through here. And knowing fully well where are we heading to buy from that level, we are buying all the way into this daily POI, which is just daily shoulder. Then we look for opportunity to sell from this daily shoulder to the downside. So that is that for Euro JPY, AUD JPY, GBP JPY, and also the precious metal If there's any question, you can easily type in the chat box. And if there's no question, this is going to be the end of today's market call brought to you by the Value Flow Trading Chain. Make sure you trade cautiously and use your proper risk management strategy. To meet again tomorrow morning by 8:30 a.m. They continue. Cheers and God bless.